Hey, Julia Barzyk here from Wise Investigator. Today I'm going to cover the sixth mindset shift that new assistant professors need to make to have the most success possible with research funding. We're going to call this one moving from a short-term focus to a sustainable funding strategy. And the strategy that we want to use here to achieve this shift is diversification of funding sources. Right from the start, you want to think about applying for a mix of large and small grants. Even when there's an opportunity that could be for a very small amount of money, perhaps less than $10,000, this is something that you don't want to write off as just saying, well, that's not enough money to do anything. There can be many benefits that come from winning some smaller awards in addition to the money. So keep your eyes open for those, take those seriously. They will have usually an easier application process, a shorter application than something that's a full-size, multi-$100,000 proposal. But even so, with a short application, put a lot of care into that and take it seriously. And if you win that, take it seriously and be proud of that, because there's many benefits that can come from a smaller award. All right, so right from the start, you want to be also thinking about pursuing foundation and industry funding, not as something that you're going to necessarily get to later. You can start investigating this right from the start. I completely understand, and I think it's a good strategy to feel like you can wrap your arms around the federal funding opportunities, because those are going to be the big workhorses for you. So yes, prioritize those, but you want to start learning about, again, industry and foundation from the start. Even if you don't end up applying for those, you should start learning what's out there, what could be on the horizon in the future from those sponsors. And if you see something that it seems like it could be quite a strong fit, then absolutely go ahead and pursue that. There would be no reason to wait on that. And lastly here, you want to make sure that you are pursuing the opportunity provided by your institution in terms of seed funding, like internal funding, so that you can do some preliminary work, get some proof of concept going, and use these results to apply for those larger awards. So to wrap up here on diversification of funding sources, this is really a related topic that's very relevant. It comes up a lot, and that is the tendency for PIs to go for what they see as these big wins, like NSF Career or the DoD or DOE Early Career Award programs. And I would not discourage people from having those as a goal, having those as something to aim towards. But don't forget that those are just a few of the programs out there in terms of how many people actually win those each year relative to how many normal, regular core program or unsolicited, whatever you want to call it, depending on the funder, opportunities are there for you to take advantage of. So with the diversification approach, think about what research you want to do, and then do an investigation into all the potential sponsors of that research. That is a wiser approach than to pick award types, funding vehicle types that you feel are prestigious or have some other appeal and go for those, because that's a different approach than saying this is the research I want to do, or this is where my research fits, and then what is the right vehicle for that? Who is the right sponsor for that? So it's a little bit of a shift there that I believe can help you have more success and really get down to the core of what it is you want to do. What is the science you want to do? Who is excited about that science? Keeping an open mind there and not neglecting these either smaller or a little more unconventional opportunities right from the start.